And Rob left. All right, guys. We want to welcome everyone who's actually live on this hangout. And as we kind of host this hangout, we're actually going to talk about the law of kindness today. And maybe you're on someone's email list and you found this. Maybe you're just randomly on Facebook and you found this and you want to go share it with somebody. But I'm here with Samantha and Peter. And we actually have another brother here with our same vision named Rob, and he's going to be here shortly. Just kind of pop in and out periodically. But Peter, you want to go ahead and kind of share what you were talking about earlier as far as the kindness kitchen and that kind of philosophy and how that kind of really plays into what we do here on the internet with helping people and just sharing our vision, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I came across something the other day that I thought was like super interesting. It was called Karma Kitchen. And at Karma Kitchen, what they do is basically like you go into this restaurant and like you order your food, whatever, and when you get your bill, it says your meal has been paid for, and there's $0. That's the amount you owe. And then what you can do is you can pay for somebody else's meal. So like in other words, like somebody you don't know, they paid for your meal, and it's like you can do the same. You can pay it forward. And like all the people that work at the kitchen are volunteers, and there's no money exchange, and it's all about like just like being really basically paying forward, being kind, sharing, and basically giving up yourself. So it has a radical sort of like um, implication, and it really kind of appealed to me because of what we do here at Empower Network, which is pretty much the same thing. When we build teams, we're all about helping each other out and seeing each other succeed, and it's really about transcending the self. So let me see. I'm going to put this up here. You can watch the video. Hello?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and share this link on Facebook real quick, brother.
Oh, wait.
Share it with another one of my
okay.
guys right here.
Okay, I gotta actually find. I gotta pull up the link. So, why don't we just keep going on here? I gotta pull up the link. It might take me a minute. So. You're up.
What's going on?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Are you guys on? I'm on here, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, we're live, brother. We're live.
You dropped out. You dropped out.
Oh. Are you guys recording?
Yeah, we've been recording for like 5 minutes.
We're on live. We're live.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, man.
People know technology.
We're not dead. We're live. We're live. We're live.
Wait, yo, put me on speakerphone. This is the weirdest thing. Put me on speakerphone.
Wait, you're on.
Talk about technology, dude. You got your phone in one hand and then like computer in the other. All this technology. It's crazy.
What's going on? I think Rob's frozen there.
All right, man.
Really?
If you want, Peter, shoot me the link to that on here or Facebook, and I can share it. Or do you have it?
No, I got it. I'm pulling it up. I'll get the link in 1 second.
Okay. Let me just accept this. Cool, man. I think, and this should be playing for everyone on our Hangout as well, right? Is there 2 Rob Gegners on here right now? Rob, you might want to get rid of that other account, dude, because it's like 2 Robs, man. There you go. Cool. Eject. Mm-hmm. Hey Peter, um, are you able to play it? I see the video up, but I can't play it right now.
Oh, you can play it?
Yeah, it might be because I'm on Google Chrome and they have I have some software for Flash and pop-ups and stuff. So
Okay, so what? You guys don't see it?
I see the video, but it's not playing right now.
When we started
Oh, yeah?
in 2007, we
Okay.
didn't have a plan of how long it's going to continue.
Okay, so should I send you the link?
Yeah, just send me the link, man, and then we can just talk about the concepts, man. I get the concept, and I'll be happy to send it out later. Let me go ahead and take a peek too on my website to see if these guys can see the video. So.
We lost everybody.
Yeah, we got Rob back. Okay, so I see us on the Hangout. So I think, man, for this Hangout, because let's say, I mean, we have some people that
Okay.
are watching it. For the next Hangout, what we'll do is we'll watch, like, if we have a concept like that, we'll watch it before the Hangout so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
But on the Hangout page, like I just checked the page right here I have it embedded on, it doesn't play the video that we play. So only we can see it, I believe. And then even my thing has a little flash issue, bro. But
Okay.
yeah, we can talk about the concept though, man.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the concept is super cool, and it really appealed to me because of how much it relates to what we do at Empower. Because it's basically about helping other people, and just basically sharing in your prosperity, and your prosperity is based on how somebody else can benefit as well, So that's really, I mean, it's a little bit different, but this concept is pretty much the same. At Empower we got a lot of other tools that we're dealing with, but I think the idea of kindness is really a big part of like what we do at Empower,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, man. It's more blessed to give than to receive, and you gotta get out there and you gotta get busy to receive yourself, to be blessed to be able to give to more people, whether that's like a stranger at the restaurant, which is a really cool concept. It's kind of like saying, let me show some love to someone that I haven't met. There's something that they do in 28 ways in 28 days. Is something that they do on the local radio station here during the month of February, and they just have like different ways you can be kind to people, and one of those things is similar to the Karma Kitchen, and that's like when you go through the drive-through at Starbucks, you go through the drive-through at McDonald's or whatever it is, just pay for the person behind you,
Yeah.
like randomly just pay. Like, wouldn't that be nice? Someone's going through, then all of a sudden they're like, well.
Right.
Don't worry about it. The person in front of you got you. They're like, whoa. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think the cool thing about Karma Kitchen and also what we do at Empower is how it spills out to whatever else you do in your day.
Right.
If the effect, like, I mean, I can just imagine I'd go to a restaurant and it'd be like, I'm so used to like being like, oh, I don't think I want to go to that restaurant because I don't have the money for that, or I want to go to this one because I can afford it and it's got the food that I'm looking for. So if you would be like, walk into this place, you don't even have to think about that. I mean, in some way, that's just like, that's the way life on a kind of luxury level is. You don't think about the price, you just think about what's good, And so imagine that kind of sort of like feeling coming from the heart, it just infects like everything that you do throughout the day, and how you do business, for instance, which is also something that, I think a lot of people maybe they're they're a little bit like, well, business is one thing, and then, your personal life is another, and I think here at Empower, we basically are like for instance, Samantha, the lovely Samantha. She's reclining on her couch, and basically she's doing business. I mean, that's kind of like the way we do things. That's the way we roll,
Right, that's right.
You're hilarious, dude.
So it's not all stiff with the ties and everything like that,
Yeah. Like, can we just all put suits on and be empowered, be kind to people? But no, bro, what you're talking about, as far as your personal life reflecting in your business, man, I don't think that's ever been more true than today, right? Because there's only a handful of activities, I mean, basically that separate, success from failure. And one of the things is, as far as being kind and generous, and the law of kindness is like when you give to other people, like you're opening up like the potholes, you're opening up the just to be able to receive yourself. And in a lot of ways, some people they shut themselves down from receiving opportunity, receiving blessing. An example of that is, man, like you might have been in a situation where, in Denver or a lot of places, sometimes someone needs something to eat, and it's like, okay, let me help you out. My sponsor here in Empower Network, Chris Darty, took me to some super nice restaurant, right? Both over in Chicago and here in Denver, and it's really just kind of enhanced, what I think is possible, and he's been able to do that because, he's been blessed and had, like crazy $25,000 days and stuff like that, and he's been blessed with the ability to actually, bless others, man. And a lot of times we kind of shut ourselves down to receiving, but one of the biggest ways you can open yourself up for receiving something is kind of just giving something out too. And they talk about not being attached to it, so don't feel like you need to receive something, you deserve it, but just say, hey, I'm open for the right thing at the right time. An example of that, brother, like I talked to you a little bit ago, I ran into Vic at the airport, right? Yeah. And it's crazy because for me, it's kind of like that personal interaction with, whether it's a millionaire or just someone that has something that you want. Maybe it's not monetary, just money. Maybe it's a lifestyle. Maybe it's a way of thinking. Maybe it's a certain amount of peace, right? Or a marriage. And getting around those people and, rubbing elbows with them. And I remember in San Diego, I wanted to run into Dave and Dave, man. And it just so happened I was going down the elevator in the hotel, and I ran into both of them. They both walked in the exact elevator. That were 5 minutes off either way, I wouldn't have ran into them, and it was weird. It was at the very end of the event. And the very same thing happened right in Denver, just at the airport and checking in, to get on the airplane. I look over and I see the #1 earner in Empower, and I'm like, woo! I'm like, that's Vic, man. And just looking at that average guy, man, and you guys got a chance to network with Vic as well. #1 earner, and people might think, well, he's this big shot, he makes all this money, he has all this success, he just probably won't have time for the average people, right? And that wasn't the case at all from what you guys experienced, right? He showed you guys kindness, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anybody who was able to get on last night's Google Hangout, Rob showed the video that he did with Vic, and you got the #1 earner in this company who's first month you earned like almost $750,000. Income disclaimer, results may vary. He's very exceptional.
Right.
He's very far from average. But it shows you what's possible. And he, we did this piece with him. He's talking to a sock. #1 earner, like that kind of guy. He's talking to a sock, and he's having a good time with it. And he just rolls with it. So that's right. Kind of like he's and he had been we could tell he was like, had a whole day of like actually it was the end of the day. And he just squeezed out another thing because he was like, "Hey, this sock is cool," It's like, so, it just.
Oh my gosh, bro! Yeah.
What's going on here? I'm talking to a sock, but it was cool, man. And you guys will check that out. You know, we recorded it, so you know, definitely check that out. But you know, and then he walked with us. You know, I mean, actually, like, you know, we did the thing, and then we walked on, and then he like caught up to us. He wanted to like hang out a little bit more, you know. So it's like, oh, and who's here?
Hey,
Hey, Rob.
what's going on?
Does a magic disappearing act, and all of a sudden
I persisted in the face of technical difficulties and I punched it in the face.
Oh my goodness. Good job, man.
What's going on? My name is Rob Gegner. And this is News for a Better World with my special guest Peter Liu and Devin Mondi. I think
Yeah,
that's how you say your name. Yes! All right. Sorry I'm late, folks. The computer held me back, but you know what? This is sponsored by doing what you need to do to make things work. So I got another computer. Don't ask me how I did it.
Whoa.
Sorry if I interrupted your conversation. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, you're cool, man. We're just hypnotizing people with a brief conversation. But no, Peter, what I want to highlight from he was just telling people that are watching about, you know, Vic. Vic's made, you know, $2.5, almost $3 million in a few months. Now, given that he's had 8 years of experience before that, and I'm telling you guys, we can actually achieve those results a lot faster. We're on our way a lot faster, even with just the results that, you know, some of you guys have from, you know, just any kind of result, because we have a lot better vehicle than has ever been around, period. But just talking about Vic like that, you know, one thing I remember he said on stage is to always speak from experience, not from theory, right? And that's why, like, giving abundance, guys, even people watching this, you might say, man, I really don't know anything about the internet marketing. I really know a little bit. Guys, when you give from your experience, even if you just have, let's say, 5 weeks of experience or 6 weeks of experience, that's more than thousands of people that are coming online every day and people that have maybe been online for a while but haven't really done anything. So even though you might have a small list, or other people, you know, you guys watching are just getting started, or you're making a decision to get started, you're thinking in your mind right now about moving forward and getting started, it's like, guys, Vic started out without a list. We all started out without a list. And when you just know this much more than another person, it opens up a valve for you to ultimately do them a favor. It's like if you don't share that little free blogging strategy, if you don't share that little free blogging platform or video strategy that you have with them, it's almost like you're not being as kind to the world by giving them, whether they have to pay for it or not, guys, because money's not really any big deal, right? But whether they decide to pay for it or not, guys, you're like holding back kindness by not promoting stuff to your maximum ability, right?
Mm. Yeah. So true.
That's awesome. Did we start getting into the new Empower Network 2.0 blogging system yet?
Oh no, man. Go ahead and yeah, with that, man, we're talking about kindness, and honestly, we'd honestly be like really holding back something that could change a vast amount of people's lives if we don't share this with people. Basically today, the sooner the better, and throughout the coming month or so. But yeah, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead and capitalize on that, brother.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'll just drip a little information on that. I mean, like, I do definitely want to speak to the kindness piece. I mean, things got a little combobbled over here, but I do want to get more into it before we end. But it's something that's unique, and it's something that's going to actually revolutionize the way we actually interact with the social environment on the internet. It's like, remember when Facebook came? Oh, first MySpace was the first thing to come out, and that really brought people together in like a social community online, into like these networks, and people could socialize and that. And then Facebook came out, and that kind of made that obsolete. Yeah. And now with this new blogging platform, we're talking about bringing people together. We're talking about adding value to other people, and this is something that grandmothers can use. This is something that blind people, deaf people, and really what this show stands for is uniting people for a common purpose and creating a better world. And I think we can all actually, that's what the internet was made to do, right?
Right. Yeah.
The whole intention of the internet was to bring people into this virtual community for a higher purpose. I think, at least. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Comments?
Yeah, brother. Well, we have a lot of technology, man, and one of the things that I've realized is, we're 90% of websites are WordPress, man, and I still, Empower 2.0 is still in its launch phase, and I use WordPress, man. I can actually whip up a website or a page in like 10 or 15 minutes now, but technology, the internet, everything before it was designed to make our lives more efficient, and one of the ways of being more efficient is just communication through Facebook or even like the Google Hangout that we're doing right now, as well as a vehicle to really just really jumpstart any business or anyone's passion, right? Which is kind of the vision that Empower Network has. At this event, guys, in Denver, they had the Empower Network Awards, right? Where basically it gives the average person, whether you're living in, East LA and you don't really have a lot of opportunity, you're living in Africa and you just have a vision and a dream, it gives the average person the chance to go out and kind of make a piece of content, put their heart into it, put their mind into it, put their passion into it, and get recognition and some money to actually move forward and manifest their dreams. At this event, they gave three people $5,000 and paid for them to come out to the event, first class, staying in a really nice hotel and everything, guys. And that's just scratching the surface of what's happened. Like the ENV Awards, you guys saw, it was taking something like the Grammys, where you have to be in this kind of elite circle to kind of get your foot in the door and get known or make money or whatever. And it's made it very practical for the average person to get a leg up. And that's one component, not to mention things for regular business owners across the world, and that run real estate companies, that run chiropractic companies, that run, all these different types of companies. It's made this anything that anyone wants to do on the internet easier, more effective, and simple, really, to do under the umbrella of Empower Network, right?
Exactly. It's what they're launching right now. Like you said, will rival WordPress, will rival Facebook.
Right.
And it's something that anyone in any niche, you don't have to be in the network marketing, internet marketing niche. Women who have knitting circles can use this to create their own communities. People who are avid, like I was just talking to my friend, her name is Lauren, and she's starting her own blog called The Food Jerk. I think it's awesome. And she can use that to get to people. It's just going to be her eating food because she loves to eat food. And before, if you're just using a WordPress thing, you don't have any reach. You can't really get your message out there. People who, before I went to Denver, I met this couple who their daughter was killed by a distracted driver, and they have this whole foundation. Well, they can use this social media Empower Network 2.0 platform to get their message and impact lots of people who have been affected by distracted drivers. So there's so many different ways that you can use this. Let's fast forward to the future right now and see, listen, people don't realize that this is ground floor.
Yeah.
The company is only about less than 2 years old, and it's already at the last event we had 7,000 people. The vision of the founders is to have tens of thousands of people in several different events all over the world. What do you think that the actual ramifications? What is this going to do to the economy? What is this going to do to the way we view ourselves in the world? What do you think the implications of what we're launching here is going to happen in the future?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll pull Peter out for that in a second. I'll go ahead and say something about it. But guys, I went to the event, the Empower Network event in Denver, and a lot of people, guys, anyone that understands marketing, and I actually talked to Peter about this in Denver, but it's the mass of soft skills combined that equals success. It's not like you're going to get this big bazooka and you're going to shoot this bazooka and it's going to freaking blow up your business and everyone's going to join. It's the combination, right? It's the perpetual skills that you kind of get from just hanging around people, rubbing shoulders with people, where you kind of feel 50 times more powerful. If people are just talking about, yep, sales come in, this new marketing strategy, this is working, this is working for him too, this is working for her too. One-eyed, one-leg midget that is blogging with one arm, you know what I'm saying, is having results or whatever, or a grandmas are having results, and you get around those people and it puts something in your mind okay, this is easy, and all of a sudden you just do something that's cool, people are getting in, guys, and you just attract all kinds of people. But what I was going to say, guys, is I went to the Denver event and I liked Empower. I liked it. I'd been with the vision. it's been the most practical and honest vehicle that actually helps people grow and helps them get paid in the process, right? And again, guys, earnings disclaimer, you can go to any of our links, empowernetwork.com/income.php, and check that out, guys, because we're all straight up here. We don't dilly-dally talking about getting 5% on the 15th level and try to do that math, right? We're just pretty straight up. Get 100% commissions and let people know, hey, run with us, but take responsibility and wipe your own butt, right? Anyways, guys, what I was going to say, guys, is I went to the event and I liked it, but after just sitting in the breakout session with Dave and Dave, and really like it was like such a treat for them to reveal an EN 2.0 to everybody in Empower. It wasn't like they just kept it for the leaders; they revealed it to all of us. And I left that event, and I can say that I love Empower. I love the vision of the people, and I love the company. Peter, did you want to go ahead and touch on some of the stuff that was touching your heart?
Yeah. Well, kind of getting back to the video which we wanted to show, but with the original topic, it really gives you the vehicle, like you were saying, like we have this amazing new technology that we're going to roll out that's going to change the internet and how we communicate and share and connect. But the behind it all is really the ability to be you. It's really all about that. And so like these massive technological innovations that are coming our way are just allow you to do just that, and really at your health. Empower. It's really all about that. That's what's amazing about blogging is that the more you do it, the more you understand that you more understand yourself and how you can share, and how that when you get into who you are, it's really about giving forward to somebody else for them to come forward in the same way and say, hey, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not that, I'm not like this, whatever, but everything that you are is all beautiful, and it's just nice. It's really for the world to hear that, and to for you to share that, and really just be able to help other people along the way. So Empower really gives you all those abilities and infrastructure and just awesome people, teammates. You just finally get, when you connect with people through the internet, it can be an amazing thing. But then when you come face to face, it just adds this whole other layer. And so you can do that. You can really connect with people that you would have never connected to before, and come together, and really make this whole thing run together. So, I really, got so much of that, and really the main vision being that be yourself, and there's nothing to, sometimes we feel like some aspects of ourselves are we don't want to share that, but with Empower and with blogging, the more you share those things, the more people understand that we're all the same. It's like we're talking to Vic, who's this amazing top earner, and or Tony Rush, and all these guys are just their success is built on just being who they are, and that doesn't happen in too many aspects of the culture that we live in. So
in modern business, there's no way you can get paid for who you are. You get paid for the time that you put in, and it's very unique what we have, that you can just be yourself. Like most companies, especially network marketing companies, if they don't like I've been involved in network marketing before. They expect you to look a certain way, act a certain way, dress professional, dress in a suit. And you're sort of cutting off your personality. It's like you're like Dave Wood, the founder of Empower Network. If you're this hippie guy who likes to wear sandals and bare feet and shorts, you can't really truly express yourself. You'll be shunned if you try to be yourself. Here it's just you can literally, all you have to do is be yourself and share your gifts, no matter what your talents are, whether it's in marketing, whether it's in reading and writing. I love writing and I love sharing that stuff. I love health and nutrition, and that's what I blog about. But you can turn your passions into profits. Nice. Very simply, that is what Empower Network stands for, turning your passions into profits.
Yeah, guy. Well, what you said, brother, like, it's passion, right? Whatever it is that you're passionate about, guys. A lot of people, like, especially in the industry, guys, like, they get in MLMers and stuff like that, right? They get in, they're just like, well, what can I make money selling this product? And people like revolve their life around a product. Which, hey, if you're passionate about that product, by all means, use it, sell it, promote it, run with it, right? But it never comes down to the product. It comes down to the belief in the product, like, nutrition. There's a huge, amount of people that are really into anti-Monsanto, dare I say it, right, and stuff like that. And all you got to do is communicate an idea, and someone's going to say, "Cool, let's move in this direction," right? And a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot more leads on the internet than you would expect, and you have to ask for more and you have to want more. There's a website. It's designed for network marketers to communicate and stuff, and I see people on there, and they might say something like they're 55 years old and they've been in network marketing for 20 years, and they say, like, I don't know if I want to pay $100 a month. And what's that do? It's like, guys. If no other industry, if no other place, guys, believe in abundance and believe in just the ability to go do it. If someone's like sitting there and they're hovering around the $100 and they're just like sitting there thinking about it, they're sitting there thinking about this $100 rather than just the lives of people they need to change, the impact that they can have on the world. And when you have that vision, guys, the $1,000 bill, the $100 bill, the $25 bill, whatever it is, guys, it becomes insignificant, right? And it just kind of like you're just doing your thing, you're marketing, you're blogging, you're getting your voice out, you're getting your content out, you're getting your opinion out, and you just kind of check your phone in the morning and you make a sale, guys. And it's not, the first few, it's kind of like, yeah, dude, I made a sale, proved all those people wrong. But after a while, guys, it's kind of like, well, it's expected, and it's also expected that you're required to lead more, right? Because more people are kind of looking for direction. People in other countries, right? I brought people in from Turkey or Hungary or one of those countries, and I've done the coaching call, and they're like, look, I make $250 a month as a teacher over here, and they really focus when they get in because they realize, hey, I'm going to attract more people from the United States that maybe have more opportunity than me, and I can capitalize on that, or more people from Canada. And it just opens up your mind, guys, to what's possible with the internet. And one thing is, a lot of people in our niche, they kind of get started and they're like, let me target other business owners because we all think alike. Well, not anymore, guys. With Empower 2.0, I mean, you can do it right now with any Empower or any kind of marketing system. You can get cold traffic and you can make money. But guys, Empower 2.0, it's just like you can't even put it into words, guys. It's like probably going to have to incorporate a search engine within it internally because it'll have so much content, so many different things going on. It's got its own video platform. It really just makes video look real crispy and sharp. And the blogging and social network platform that it now is, the content and social networking platform, is designed like Facebook's designed. Look, Facebook, great, love it. Talk to my sister, my aunt, my mom. I connect with them. People that I'm actually friends with, I love it to connect with them and obviously make some money too, got some clients. But it's designed to make Facebook money, and it's designed to get Facebook's name out there, right? Well, Empower Networks, like its new system, guys, come out in 60 days. It'll allow you to incorporate the Empower Network tool suite with any domain name. Don't know how they're doing it. That's like proprietary technology, right? You can mask a domain right now, you can forward it, but it's not going to intrinsically lace up all the features of the website inside of that domain. So that'd be like when Empower Network is in the top 25 domains on the internet, it's like having the ability to leverage Facebook on your own domain name or Twitter or whatever it is, and leverage your content, your marketing, your message, your heart for distributing kindness to the world, right? For making the world a better place. Hopefully, that's our vision, right? I mean, to whom much is given, much is required, and we anticipate that most people I've networked with in Empower right now have a vision for the greater good of the world, right? Which is why we're doing it. And any entrepreneur, guys, like any entrepreneur, no matter where you're at, guys, like this is why we're doing this hangout, guys. Like, a lot of people are sitting there. Empower Network, guys, it's like reached like 1.5% of its potential, guys. Not even that. I don't know. There's 2.8 billion people on the internet, 100,000 in Empower, so that's like 0.00007%, right?
Yeah.
You guys need to get in right now. Some of you guys are looking at this video. You're looking at the link below it. And you're like, it's time for me just to get in. It's just like, why not get in? Why would I sit on the sidelines while the biggest movement in the internet network marketing niche, period, has happened? Why would I sit on the sidelines and try to build a company that's going to pay me 5% commissions by talking to strangers at Starbucks when I could not talk to anybody and attract the people that are excited? Look, guys, all right, sorry about a ramble. I'm about to pass it over to other brothers on the conference call or here on the Hangout. But guys, when you talk to people locally, maybe you're like I was. Like right now, I live in a relatively nice apartment. I just walked up the hill the other day, and I walked up the hill, and there's all these mansions and stuff, guys. And you know how ironic it is? Every single day, I usually walk down the hill, and I walk downtown. I walk around downtown, and I kind of look at all the buildings, all these big corporations, and all these homeless people that it's kind of like this two-class society, right? Well, I decided to walk up the hill, and it was like, woo! My mindset just opened up, guys. I got some videos I did, but there's mansions. There's someone constructing a mansion up there, like building it. They got bulldozers. They got all the stuff going on for their house. They're laying the foundation, guys. Guys, Empower Network is going to be monstrous, guys. It's probably going to grow by about 500% in the next 3 to 6 months, guys. And some of you guys are going to come in 3 to 6 months from now, and you're going to be able to capitalize because it's still going to grow by another 1,000%. You're going to be able to capitalize because it's going to be a very, very good platform for any marketer trying to get any message out there. But guys, if you lay the foundation now, when you lock arms with us, when you say, I'm down to catch the vision, I'm down to get on a hangout or two, I'm down to do a video or two, and I'm down to step into my power right now and make that decision. When you do that, guys, the next 60 days of your life can be magical. The next 90 days after they have these events going on across the country and soon across the world, you guys are going to have your eyes open. You're going to be like, wow. Man, I made the right decision, guys. I made the right movement. I made the right move. Some of you guys say, man, I wish I would have got in Empower Network 2 years ago, and you've been flip-floppy on the fence right now, right? You've been flip-floppy. Well, it's 2 years, and 2 more years, and what's the main growth cycle, and what's the statistics proving? It's like, guys, just get in and be passionate, right? Just get in and be passionate. It's like, no matter what you do, folks, you have to be passionate. You might be, I don't think any of you guys want to marry a woman that's not passionate, and certainly you women don't want to marry a guy that's not passionate. Hey, babe. How you been? I'm good. What's for dinner? Oh, spaghetti. Cool. I'm going to go with the guys tonight. Love you. Bye. Guys, you need to get fired up about something.
The sad part is that's how most people are, though. That's like the average relationship.
Yeah, guys. I mean, some of you men and women are watching this. You're like, dang, that's me, right? And you got to sit there and you got to go, okay, let's go on a freaking nature walk today, and let's just freaking come back, tell the kids that we're gonna, paint the bedroom, close the doors, drink a Red Bull, whatever you have to do, and make love to your wife for like 5 hours, guys. And then all of a sudden you're gonna be relaxed and right. Some guys need to do that, right? Just to your wife, because it's like be passionate. It's like if you can't be passionate, about the spouse that you love, guys. That's why a lot of relationships kind of dwindle. Guys, be passionate about your business. Just get up and rock it and get going. Some people you've been to these boring meetings. I don't know. Some people are boring and passionate, but they're sitting there and they're like, well, when you join with our group today, and you're going to talk to 5 people, and after those 5 people decide to join, or you go to your work, guys. Maybe you're not even in network marketing. You're not even in the niche. And you go to your work. And it's just like people are excited for like 2 months of their new job, then it's just like, shit, I want to quit. You guys got to stay fired up, guys. And the reason why we're doing these hangouts, the reason why we're getting the momentum going, guys, I don't care how you get traffic. I don't care how you just kind of get things rocking and rolling. In the next 60 days, guys, like literally, anybody watching this, anybody watching the replay, you guys can make at least 10 grand, guys, in the next 60 days, at least 5 grand. On average over the next 2 months, because all you have to do, folks, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's like, homeless traffic. I don't care if it's people that like Justin Bieber. I don't care if it's people that, like want to change the world. I don't care if it's people that want to make money and just drive a Lamborghini and indulge. Dave and Dave know how to sell exceptionally well, guys, and obviously some of us have it's worn off on us, and they're giving us the privilege of doing like this launch in 60 days, and there's going to be everybody and their mama on the internet watching Dave and Dave sell, and their ability to market and sell and influence is has led to just this huge dent in the internet and internet marketing, and a rise of haters that want to talk a bunch of mess that don't know anything about marketing, right? And just kind of, or they know about marketing, but they don't care as much as Dave and Dave because they just want to be guru, right? But in 60 days, guys, Dave and Dave are 100 times better at marketing, 100 times better at selling than they were a year ago, right? And you think this thing's caught the internet by storm? Guys, the match has just been lit. It's just kind of, it's just starting to go to the fuse, and the fuse is about to go boom, and then magic will happen, guys. But you got to choose to be a part of it. You guys got to choose to take action, and you got to ask yourself, am I going to take action now? Am I going to be a winner now? Because winners, you know what they do? They make decisions quickly, guys. They make decisions quickly, and from those decisions, they attract people that make decisions quickly, which leads to results and success happening faster, as opposed to maybe sitting around this time next year, year after that. Oh, honey, we're going on vacation. 2 years. Retire when I'm 95. Which is cool, guys. Some people have had to do that, but it's a shame that we have this opportunity, guys. We have just this opportunity to just put a dent in the internet, a dent in the world, and just lock arms with people that are serious about getting results, folks. Because the thing is, guys, all right, I'm going to end on this, and I'm going to let you guys do your closing thoughts. And, I'm a rambler, kind of ramble a lot. But, guys, there's like something called this power pull, right? And this is why I no longer pick up the phone and I make more money in sales than ever, right? When you're new, guys, and you don't have enough results, and you're trying to frickin' like pull people in, guys, and you're like, yeah, man, it's just so played out, guys. It's so played out. Like, this guy's financially free from selling face cream for this company, and he's been selling it since 1985, and he's financially free. And someone has anything of denial, guys, and you let that denial be your reflecting thought. What it's saying is, guys, that it's telling yourself to self-perpetuate and manifest more of that. Now, on the internet, there's something called direct response marketing, right? And when people ask what you do, that's kind of a cool name, direct response marketer, right? But it means that you just send people to view something else that has interest or is proven to sell a certain demographic or a certain group of people, and you get your confidence up from you just send it. You don't even have to talk to nobody. You get people to see that video, and boy, oh boy, you turn on your cell phone, you get your first sale. It's like the second or third best day of your life, besides your marriage and and getting saved by Jesus, for my belief. Right? But yeah, it's like the third best day of your life. You're like, oh my goodness, dude, I don't have to work anymore, right? It's like you get a $25 sale. I remember I was just on Skype with this guy. He signed up for the 25, and a lot of you guys think that you have to fake it till you make it. Guys, none of us are faking it, right? Because guess what, guys? If you know this much more than someone that's new, you can help them get to the next level while you get to the next level. But you got to be in action, right? If someone's just sitting there stagnant, it's like water that's stagnant. It's just like, pew, get away from me. If you're moving, you're shaking, you're baking, you're about stuff, you're fresh, you're clean, people are going to be attracted, guys, if you're honest. So it's like people see that video, guys, and all you have to do is drive traffic to that video. I don't care what you do to do it. I don't care if you do a blog post. I don't care if you do a video. I don't care if you go hold a sign on the side of the road saying, hey, go to my website, and someone just randomly signs up. It puts a level of confidence in you that gives you some authority in what you do, because at first no one has credibility, and leveraging other people's credibility and having to do that tug of war. You know what I say to someone that signs up at 25, and we have a quick conversation, a day or two after. I just kind of say, hey, you ready to get all in? How serious are you? And if it actually meets their goals, if there's someone that needs to move forward, if they want to be an internet marketer, if they want to run an internet business, it's the best solution for them to buy quickly. And if they have any objection, I say, hey, buddy, you know what? I'm getting 50 leads a day. Love you, care about your success, but I got to work with people that are serious. Go come up with money, or talk to later. And it's really as simple as that. Some of you guys would say, well, that's ridiculous. You gotta build relationships. I need someone to hold my hand. Hold my hand, please. Hold my hand, please. I'm crossing the street. There's a bus coming. And it's like, guys, you're big boys. We're big girls. I mean, I'm not a big girl, right? But we're grown. We're grown people, guys. And it's like, just get out there and take action, guys. You don't need to hold anyone else's hand, because it's liberating to know that, isn't it? Like that, you don't need anyone to hold your hand. And when you're liberated like that, you're like, oh no, going out on my own on the big bad internet. You don't. You strategically attract people and you let them know no one held my hand. I don't need to hold yours, but I can build rapport with you through video. We can kind of shake and bake together. Because guys, you don't have time until you're to 30K a month, like Dave Wood said. Is what Dave Wood said, right, guys?
Mm.
You don't have time to even personally like do anything, because even myself, guys, I can say I've made tens of thousands online, but I haven't set up tracking for everything because I just kind of threw stuff out and said, let's do this, right? And I didn't set up tracking for everything, so I don't really know where that all came from. But now, kind of going through these motions again, it's like, okay, let's track these little details. Let's kind of take everything, let's put this result together and make it better and get even better result. And thank God, dude, like Empower's kind of just, Dave, they've kind of just like, made it a million times easier, like for anybody to be successful in anything. I mean, maybe you're a musician, maybe you want to be famous, film actor, right? Guys, it's all about positioning. It's all about the idea and just kind of raising your hand with the idea and say, I'm going for it today, right? All right. We were talking about kindness, but some of you guys were hypnotized by like 5 to 10 stories, and you're like, wow. You're looking on the screen. Maybe you're looking at the Hangout. Maybe you're like looking at this the next day, and you're like, it's just, have I really been waiting to spend $25? Have I really allowed myself to spend more money on breakfast at Denny's than to take action to better my future, especially now, guys? The new blogging, like the new social blogging platform, content sharing platform, guys, honestly, I talked to one of my downline, so excited, first got back. I said, this should be at least $200 a month. It should be at least $200 a month as just a tool, not a business opportunity, not anything like that. Just a tool for marketers to use, at least $200 a month, guys. It's going to just dramatically kind of push away everything else and give everybody everything they need, right? So, guys, do yourself a favor. Spread love in the world, guys. Spread kindness in the world. Make the world a better place, and just get in, guys. Just get in and get as many people as you can in the next 60 days, guys. Because I'm telling you guys, 2 years will go by, you're going to be like, man. Like the wave, things come in waves, guys. Like new technology emerges. The mobile phone, next thing you know, like Empower will probably evolve to shooting holograms out of this, little pin, and then it'll be like people doing presentations and hypnotizing people through the holographic Dave and Dave. But that might be 5 years from now, the next wave, right?
Yeah.
You got to ride the wave, guys. When Microsoft launched, I remember my accounting instructor, he said that he was in the taxi cab with this taxi cab driver, and the taxi cab driver's like, yeah, man, I just put my life savings in the Microsoft. And he said he looked at it, and then he said his advisor, his financial advisor, told him to put his money in a different stock. And he said, like, the next year, Microsoft's stock split like 15 times, and that taxi cab driver became a millionaire from his like $10,000 investment. And the stock that his financial advisor put it in tanked and just went down, and he just lost his $10,000, guys.
Oh, wow.
It's about making powerful decisions,
Wow.
yeah. And he's an accounting instructor, great guy, like one of the nicest guys ever, guys. But capitalizing, guys, just capitalizing, being able to help people from capitalizing on what's going on, like right now in the nitty-gritty in the world right now, right? But yeah, closing thoughts. I know some of you guys are getting late on the East Coast. Rob, what do you think? What do you like best about the event? Let's end on this note. What do you like best about ENV2 and the event that we just went to that we're all like ecstatic from?
ENV2 makes it easier for people to connect online. They have this feature called reblogging. Like you can retweet things on Twitter. It's just like rather than having to like take the code and say you see someone that you have their blog and you want to like repost their content, we can copy and paste. But there's a button that you press, like you just reblog it, and it just like shows up on your feed there. And then there's a badass button instead of like on Facebook. It's like crazy. And it will change the world. And the company's only been around for about 2 years, and now that all I have to say is this technology is going to be amazing. Get in on it now. And the Denver event was awesome, and every 3 months we have events, and it's just like a family reunion, and people come together, and we're just all family. We're all human beings. And the cool thing is about this company is that, like, we know that we're no different than the leaders, and they keep saying that because they're not put up on pedestals, and they're like, oh my God, look at that guy, he's making so much money, he's better than me. No, it's just like we're all in the same family. We're all in the same human family. So I just want to wrap up with the quote of the day. And this sums up perfectly what you were talking about, Devin.
All right, brother.
There are two types of pain you will go through in life: the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces, while regret weighs tons. You really get that? That's powerful, man, because there's about to be a tidal wave coming. Like any other social change in the world, you can either be riding that wave on your surfboard of success, or you can get hit in the face with it and lose out like that financial planner guy you were talking about. So, Pete?
All right, Big Pete. You want to fill us in on?
Yeah. Well, I have a quote that.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. It's from Michelangelo. The greater danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we hit it. So here at Empower, it's like, are you average? We're all like talking about like these extraordinary like lifestyles that we could possibly live, and basically there's a lot of room at the top. There's so much room at the top. There's no reason to think that there's just like there's not enough to go around. We have to get out of like that lack mentality and really embrace our abundance. And really that's what can happen for you with Empower. There's just like, and people are moving up like all the time. I mean, we saw the stage. One of the great things about the Empower Network event in Denver, and every event is like when people get up on stage and it's like, who's earning like 100,000, who's earning like 50,000, who's earning, like 10,000, and the stage just gets filled up, and like those people that originally were up there at like, at the end it's like who's earned like 25, I mean, those are the people, those are the future superstars, and all the people that are earning like the top earners, they started at 25, and it's like we're all capable of that, and there's plenty, the thing with Empower is there is so much room at the top, and you're just going to move right up, and with this new platform, it's just like, you just got all the, you got all your guns on your side here, so it just allows you to really step into your power, and I think that's the beautiful thing, and you really feel that when you come to these events. I mean, events are life-changing. People experience like massive breakthroughs, and it's really about like believing in yourself and believing that you can become your dreams. Like a lot of people forget their dreams. They're just like, what do you call it? Conform to like, the safe goal. The one that you can hit. And it's all like you can just like not be fearful. You just step into your power. And so I think that's really what comes out of events and what's possible. With Empower. So.
Yeah, guys. And I'll close it up. You guys have been awesome. Guys, stay plugged in with the Hangout movement, guys, because I'm telling you, even if you've just kind of dibble-dallied, really rallied, guys, there's no better time. Like I know it sounds cliche, but to take action than now, guys. A lot of people go to the events. Like if you've been in anything like I have, the event. I mean, I've been to some cool events, guys, but a lot of stuff is very staged at the events. It's designed to just kind of, just keep you motivated and buy more stuff for a little bit, guys. Empower's events are like literally designed to like you feel like, I mean, literally like a Super Saiyan when you get back, like you're just this Dragon Ball Z character that's gonna fly through the ceiling and rescue a damsel in distress off of a building and marry her and then freaking travel the world with her and make love to her in a 5-star hotel suite. Like some of you guys think about doing with your spouse right now, and you're saying, why can't I do that? Make a decision to move forward. Maybe you can, right? But guys, regardless of that, folks, I'm telling you right now, guys, just get clear on what you want. A lot of times people make every excuse in the world, right? If you make excuses, guys, you cannot make money. All right, let me tell you that much. You can make excuses, or you can make money, or you can make both. And one thing that I left the event with is Dave Sharp told me, go for a week with just positivity, no negativity. So every time you guys watching this, and even myself, talking to myself right now, you hear a little piece of gossip popping up. Oh, peace, I'm out. Not listening to that gossip today. I don't care if it's about a coworker. I don't care if it's about a boss. I don't care if it's about a family member. I don't care if it's about a celebrity, guys. Stay away from it, right? It's like poison. It's like saying, let's just have a pity party together. Guys, step up, grow a pair, man, right? Ladies, like rah, get your enthusiasm up, get your passion up, kind of rekindle what it is you're passionate about. I know I'm 24 years old, and it's easy for the world to kind of just push your passion down in our culture, guys. Just get journal, do what it is, get your thoughts out, get your heart out. Maybe you've always wanted to be a singer, man. Start singing. Just do a YouTube video, get it out there, guys. I know I've been pretty outgoing, but I'm about to be like a million times more outgoing, guys. And having support on my brothers like Peter, my brothers like Rob, other people that we've had. Samantha, she kind of probably had technical difficulties. And actually, guys, we should have some headphones in, because what happens is some kind of feedback happens and stuff, from other hangouts I've done. So we'll get some headphones in next time and look, real nerdy, like nerdy guys with their headphones on or whatever. But the events, guys, are undescribable. So wherever you're at, guys, just get in. First thing you need to do is get in at the 25, get your event ticket, guys, and then take action, guys. Just do whatever it is. People say, what do I do? Do a blog post a day. Well, the blog post I did a blog post and doing it. Do a few videos to get some leads and communicate with them through your blog, right? And always, it's cool, guys. Just do it. I mean, it's just as simple as just doing it. We could say that over and over and over and over. Do the 8 core steps and do it. People see the 8 core steps, like Tony said on one of these calls, and people want to make it 48 core steps. No, just because you have to go through 48 classes in college and you have to, shave your beard a certain way. What I'm saying. Some of you guys look at me with this beard and you're like, man, that's way too gangster for me, man. He's this. But guys, be yourself. Maybe you want to grow your beard out. Maybe you want to have clean shaven. Maybe maybe you're, just have a tattoo on your face and you're wondering if people look at you funny. Guys, this industry is for everybody, guys. The movement of the internet, I'm telling you guys, technology is moving so fast right now that even the people that are producing it cannot keep up with it. Facebook is a teenager growing up, going through puberty, making tweaks, changing their system, being more efficient. Guys, Empower is just going to come through and just kind of like pierce the internet like a storm that hasn't been hit, and people are going to be like, oh, what happened? What? What? Different languages? 40 languages now? 40 countries? Whoa, we're doing events in different languages. And then they're going to be like, oh, man, I should have got it when it was English, because I speak English and 3 other languages. I could have been rich. Guys, don't have that attitude. Just have the attitude now, hey, I'm going to get it. I'm going to take action. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And we're here to support you guys for whatever it is you want to do in the world, right?
Right on. Couldn't have said it better myself, man.
Right on. Right on.
All right, guys, this is
Cool.
the nightly news, so to speak, right? We'll be doing this pretty often, so, yeah. Good night, guys.
We'll be back tomorrow with our regular scheduled conversation on kindness, and we're doing this every day, man. News for a Better World. Facebook.com/News for a Better World. We bring you positive news stories. Stuff.
Okay,
All right.
well.
And on that note,
Peace out. Bye.